Hey YouTube, I'd like to show you today how I solved a problem with a noisy water pump in my RV. Um, Most RV water pumps, I guess pretty much all of them are the same. They all make a little bit of noise and some vibration. In my particular case, I found it pretty irritating, especially in the middle of the night. The vibration from the pump would be carried along the piping. Um, our bathroom is at the back end of the trailer. The pump is about midpoint. So you get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you flush the toilet and wash your hands, and the pump kicks in, and everybody in the trailer is now awake. Bothered me quite a bit. Didn't really know what to do. Then one day I was in my local RV place recently and happened to see that SureFlow makes a kit for just that purpose. For 30 some odd dollars, it consisted of a couple of pieces of flexible tubing and a few pipe fittings that you would need. And the theory being of the kit is that if your pump is directly hooked to the hard plastic tubing that distributes the water throughout your trailer, then that noise and vibration is going to be carried along the piping to the different fixtures. So I had a look at my particular trailer, and sure enough, the pump was hooked directly to the hard plastic tubing only on the discharge side. On the intake side, there was flexible tubing going to the pump from the tank. So I only needed half a kit for 30 some odd dollars. And I got to scratching my head and figured, well, I can probably come up with a kit of my own for a whole lot less money, especially since I only needed half a kit. So I went to the local hardware store and got myself a dollar's worth of flexible tubing and a couple of $2 fittings and a couple of hose clamps, and I am in business. And I'll show you what I did. Zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so there is my pump, and this is there's the discharge side. Where are we here? There we go. There's the discharge side with the flexible tubing going down to the tank, and there is, or that's the intake side. Pardon me. There is the discharge side, and this is, you're looking at the finished product now. The pump was moved over a few inches, and it was going directly into that elbow. And that's the distribution to the rest of the trailer. So, like I said, for a dollar's worth of tubing and a couple of fittings. So what you need is 12 or 14 inches of flexible tubing. Enough, I think it's pretty important, and I noticed in the kit that they gave you about that much tubing. I think a loop is fairly important. And that'll give the vibration a chance to dissipate in the flexible tubing, and it's not transmitted then to the distribution part of it. So what you need to go into the distribution on this will probably be the same on pretty much everybody's trailer or RV. What you need is a male half-inch national pipe thread by male hose barb and a hose clamp, and then your 12 or 14 inches of tubing. Make your loop, and then coming out of the pump, because most of the RV pumps that I've ever seen are half-inch pipe coming out, and so you need a half-inch female by hose barb adapter and a hose clamp, and make your loop. I think the loop is pretty important, like I said, and you should be in business. Mine is much quieter now. That's easy for me to say, and I guess you're going to have to trust me. But yeah, it's a whole lot quieter now. Thanks a lot.